from that I said to stop that project.
I'd like
And
to-
I will contact every fire
I love
chief,
it.
past and
Well,
present.
no,
Believe me.
Mr. Druckenmiller, I'm not denying you're right. I, as a councilman, I deserve to know also. And this is the first time, and I want this resolved. I'm tired of it. That's it. It's gotta end. The buck gotta stop. I understand the problems of the city of Shamokin.
So,
Why do you think I'm sitting here? And if you don't tell us this, but this is the first time I'm hearing about this. But like they said, Mr. Ross is not here. I am not gonna throw anybody under the bus either, but I wanna know what went on and get this issue resolved.
all right,
And go ahead.
we can set we understand the problem, I wrote everything down, we'll take care of it, and I'll have Boz contact.
And we'll see what
Okay.
okay?
We'll contact you.
We'll get this resolved.
Okay, thank you. Just a really super quick question, and I'm sorry to interrupt. How many meetings can you miss consecutive?
Who's in charge of it?
Ooh.
Because I know if you're on the school board, 3 you're done. I'm just
I
saying.
don't
I've never
know.
seen anything like that.
And I don't know if he's.
There is nothing in third class.
Yeah, see that, yeah, he does. Go ahead.
I've been attending meetings every month, council and workshop. This is the 5th meeting since. This man got a raise under Act 47. Every month we have code questions. He's not here to answer. That's embarrassing. Whoever's in charge of him should be fired too. Because we're not getting anything done here. Our code in our city has gone to nothing. We have constant questions and this guy here is never around. What are we paying him to do? Nothing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead.
We pay for his salary.
Attending West Sunbury Street. I remember the gentleman back here was saying about we have no programs or anything. We actually do. We have a CERT program that goes out and helps beautify, and we have the local crime law.
Somewhere look at me, it wasn't me.
No, it was me. It was me. I asked the question. I asked what's available because I'd like to get.
Yeah,
I'd
so
like to get
that's
involved.
one of the reasons why I wanted
Thank you.
to say.
Thank you.
And secondly, I must thank Mr. Minor. He's helped my family in time.
Anyone else?
And thank you. I'd like to know about your commitment.
All right.
First of all, I'd like to thank everybody at the council for doing a good job. You know, it's rough, it's hard. Second of all, Bill Minor, thank you. Nate Rhodes, thank you. Mark, thank you. Gary, thank you. Clint, thank you. For doing the job over, beyond, and above.
Okay, is there anyone else? Okay, move along to new business. Okay, everyone who has an agenda this evening sees where we have 2 options to vote on. Right now, I'd like to entertain a motion for a vote on option number 1, and that is based on the collective bargaining agreement that has expired on December 31st, 2016. Should the calculation include the buyout of all accrued time, including vacation, personal time, sick time, and comp time? Would someone like to make the motion to grant that?
I'll make the motion. I'll second that motion.
Probably moved and seconded to grant the pension to Officer Minor based on option 1, which would include the calculation based on the buyout of all accrued time, including vacation, personal, sick, and comp time. Is anyone on the question?
Yeah, I have something. We're in the middle of a contract negotiation. I'm not going to talk about negotiation. This contract expired December 31st, 2016. However, until a new one goes into effect, the current contract is the law of the land. That's how I see it. Throughout this contract, all of our police officers were not given a single raise. So they followed that rule because that was part of the contract. Now we're at a part of a contract where one of our officers is getting ready to retire, and we don't want to follow the same contract we made them follow for the last few years, or I think we don't. I just can't imagine, and I'm just dumbfounded that what should be an exciting time for a guy who put 20 years in the city turned into a freaking nightmare.
Here, here.
And I don't get it. I can't wrap myself around that. I'm a union guy, I've worked in law enforcement for 30 years. I don't get it. It should be a good time for a guy who gave his entire life, risked his life every single day he came to work. Forgot about his family because he had to go and do shit that was just bad. I can't wrap myself around it. I am so much in support of the current contract because that's what they agreed to.
Absolutely.
And the city agreed to that when they negotiated that contract at the last meeting. That's all I have.
Okay, is there anyone else on the question?
We honored a retired teacher.
Okay, roll call for option 1.
Councilman Brown,
Yes.
Councilman McGaugh,
Yes.
Councilwoman Moyer,
No.
Councilman Verano,
No.
Oh my God.
Wow.
and Mayor Milburn.
Abstain.
2 yeas, 2 nays, 1 abstention.
That's sickening.
So now what happens? What do we do with
No,
this?
wait, we conduct our business here.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to entertain a motion for option number 2. The City Council approved the pension calculation based on the requirements and in accordance with the city's Act 47 plan, which states that the buyout of accrued time shall not be included in the final calculation of one's pension. What's the pleasure of council? Properly moved and seconded to approve option number 2, which is based on the city's Act 47 plan, which states that the buyout of accrued time shall not be included in the final calculation of one's pension. Anyone on the question?
I hope your rookie can take.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the city council for putting our city into a big shithole. Because that's what it is, and everybody's gonna be selling their houses and moving out.
Council,
Amen, asshole.
Councilman Verano, Councilman McGaugh,
No.
Councilwoman Moyer,
Yes.
Councilman Verano,
Yes.
Mayor Milburn,
Abstain.
2 nays, 2 yeas, 1 abstention.
Now what? So it's a stalemate.
Abstain.
We'll put this in front of Sarge.
Seriously.
Put in front of a judge.
Okay, based on the recommendation of legal counsel and the city administrator, authorization is now needed in a request to grant a motion, or form of a motion to grant William Minor's request to withdraw his letter of intent to retire and allow him to continue working while the subject matter of his pension is resolved by labor
They
council.
better not even.
Can I?
Probably moved and seconded for the council to grant Officer Minor his request to withdraw his letter of intent to retire and allow him to continue working while the subject matter of his pension is resolved by labor council. Anyone on the question?
Yeah, me. Bill, is that what you want?
I'm sorry, sir?
Is that what you want?
Would you like to talk to us in executive session?
I mean, y'all made a circus out of this shit anyway.
I'll go
Let's just
without
keep
your
it going.
counsel.
I mean,
Billy, your friend.
Don't do it without a lawyer.
no, yeah, obviously.
Don't do it without a lawyer.
I don't know how you can ask me this the day after I retire, you have a meeting, so I don't know what to answer. You guys have my life in your hands.
Say no until you have an attorney. Ask for this to be tabled and get an attorney.
So,
Tom, you want an extension?
well, they
They
have to
can
vote
do
on it. They have to vote on it.
But here's the
One or
bigger
the other.
problem. If you do keep your job, Bill, they're gonna screw you out of your retirement down the road anyway.
There's a motion, Ronnie, there's a motion on the
I
floor.
don't care. You guys do it at school, we're gonna do it here too.
Good job.
Right.
We let our teachers retire under their contract. Why can't you do the same for your police officer?
Because your teachers were not under Act 47.
You're
Well, we
right,
have
but you're
raises.
saving money letting the guy retire
Take
now.
the raises back, give it to Bill. But there were.
Raises and saving $12,000.
Yeah, well, you could
And
have
then
saved
we
the money,
have to honor.
you could have saved the money in lawyer's fees too, Mrs.
Take
Moore.
Slavy's raise and Bos's raise and put it right here, that's where it belongs, that's real work,
How can you not
Real
cite
work.
one of your own now?
real work. Fake work, real work.
He's one of our own. He's one of our own.
There's
How
there's
could you
a
not
motion
cite
on
with one of the
floor.
city's own?
There's a motion on the floor right now.
Abstain.
There's a motion on the floor. What's, anyone else on the question?
I can predict, you know, two guys over there.
But I'm asking, is there anyone else on the question?
This extension was requested by officers? You requested an extension on this?
Until my pension was resolved, yes.
His attorney,
All right.
Mr. Minor's attorney.
Okay, anyone else on the question? Roll call.
Councilman Brown,
Yes.
Councilman Naval.
Yes.
Councilwoman Blair,
Yes.
Councilman Verano,
Yes.
Mayor Milbrand.
Abstain.
4 yeas, 1 abstention.
Okay, any citizens' comment contingent upon the new business items on the agenda this evening?
So you're gonna vote to keep Mr. Minor, am I correct? So with the vote to keep Mr. Minor, let me ask you what happens. The contract's at a stalemate. We've been, you know, Bart, it was a disaster out of the school. I mean, you were fortunate enough to leave when you left. You're putting this guy's life in your hands, and now you have a couple of guys who are gonna be eligible for retirement in a few more years. Do you know how much money that's gonna cost you people? You're talking about saving money now? You know how much money it's gonna cost if you retire 4 cops in the next 5 years? What are you thinking? Give the guy his out. Act 47, I don't know what they're telling you, but that's a savings. If he leaves now and 4 other guys retire, or 4 people retire at the same time, not only are you putting the safety of the citizens in jeopardy, you're also, you might save money bringing in rookies. Who's going to train them? Besides that, let me ask this. Where are you going to get the money to buy out their contract? You're not. Act 47 is going to negotiate a new contract for these guys, and every single one of these people that protect me, my family, and my son are going to get screwed.
Amen.
Think about it, guys. That's why you were elected. That's why I was elected.
Good job, Ron.
And they act as ordinance officers too.
Good evening, my name is Brian. My father spoke earlier. I'm speaking based on youth. I'm leaving in about 3 months for college, but without Bill, I don't feel like the youth is going to be as safe as much. I mean, these guys back here work very hard, especially Officer Costa. Thanks again. But I'm just saying, a guy like Bill, he did a hell of a job, and without him there, I just don't feel the safety. I just want to say thanks again.
Who's gonna replace him?
Who's
Who's gonna replace him?
I just want to say,
They don't know.
it's the safety. Can't worry about safety for our youth.
Is there any other, okay, I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
fine.
sorry, I didn't mean to
You're
cut
fine.
you off.
Thank you.
Were you finished? I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, sorry. Is there anyone else that has any comments this evening? Based on the,
Break for executive and do the man right.
Tell him.
Fellowship, see you again. I really don't even know what to say.
Tell them to break for executive and vote on it again.
Why don't we vote on it, and that's exactly, why don't we vote, how are you guys able to, I mean, did you have to go through this? Did any other officer have to go through this? Play the games, like Ron said, over the next 5 years, we're looking at pushing, you have 2 cops left that are currently on the force left. There's several up next year, there's several up the year after, and then after that. We retired 7 cops within the next 5 years. Realize, is this gonna be financially good for the city? We push them all out at one time? Who's gonna stay? Number 2, you didn't even get really, you got 1 person to test, is what you said, 1 person to test? How are you gonna replace 7? Under these circumstances, nobody wants to come here. Nobody wants to come here and work. So we're gonna keep cutting officers like we've done since 2007, one after one after one. We cut them out at 40, 50,000 a year, they can't get to start, but we can put a street department worker on who works day shift.
Come on.
We can put them back on, which is fine, they'll do their job, but we're talking about a 24/7 business. And then we're not gonna be able to afford to handle it. So what happens years down the road, we don't have guys to replace. What do we do? Oh, well, it's 16 hour, maybe we put them on 18 hour. And I want everyone out there to remember, when you guys are voting this year, who stood up for this guy and who didn't. That's Howard. Thank you.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
Is there anything else out there that would like to address council?
Yeah, why did you hire a street worker over a cop?
What's that?
Don't
say anything about the street.
I didn't hear the question.
They say $2 million.
Anyone else out there in the audience this evening? All right, motion to adjourn.
Second.
This meeting is adjourned.
See your primary, Charlie.
Here you go.